What the hell? Oh, boy. Oh, God. Why do things happen to me? Why? This is really weird. We had a bit of a mix-up here in our situation, and therefore we had to restart something. The game will not restart. It will continue from where it's at. So here we go. Resume.
There, gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That was unusual what happened there. But here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the 49ers.
It's Purdy.
Wide open.
His man, it's Samuel. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Bit of a slow start, but hey.
They'll motion over Samuel. 1st and 10. Purdy.
Here we go.
Going right back to Samuel.
49ers are going up and down the field.
They bring him down, but not until they
Who will be the team that holds them down and stops them? They're doing this without Christian McCaffrey. They won't be the same team next year.
7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun.
Purdy again. He's getting pressure. He gets rid of it. And it's incomplete.
Just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And it's going to be a run.
And he get forward for about 5 yards.
Not a lot.
That sets up 3rd down.
49ers trying to tie the game up. The winner goes on to the Super Bowl, take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Purdy waiting for the ball, calling out the signals, moving the receiver to the left side. He's back to pass. He's getting a little bit of pressure. He's going to run the ball. He's getting the ball to 10. No. He's got it at about the 13-yard line. What a run he had, considering he was getting a little bit of pressure.
Rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line.
Space is definitely getting tight here, folks. What are you going to do, run it in? They're going to try to run the ball.
And here comes Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, I believe.
As he's able to pick up 3.
All right, now, both teams are similar. They run the ball, they pass the ball, and the difference is the 49ers don't have Christian McCaffrey back there.
They bring their tight end right.
Robinson gets the pass, get the ball, the run, and he will get close to the first down. It's 3rd down and 2. Both teams are bending on this first drive. Let's see what happens later on the second possession. Let's see if teams can stuff the run, stop the pass.
They need 2.
Purdy. And, I thought he was going to get he's got the first down.
It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been. And it's
two good teams playing each other right here.
And 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal.
Purdy.
They got a chance to finish.
He's going to pass. And he's going to go down. He's going to throw the ball up for grabs and then
just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That was a good decision on his part.
He'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Tampa Bay is putting some pressure on the quarterback, and that's what you want to do if you're the Buccaneers against a Purdy type quarterback, because he stands in the pocket for the most part.
Throwing from the gun is.
It's going to be a touchdown, 49ers. Debo scores, and it's going to get close. It's 7-6 right now. Touchdown.
It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
I want to know how the defense is going to come play this second half, in the second quarter. Both offenses went up and down the field, passing and running. And these are two good defenses. I think Tampa Bay does have an edge.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9.
Something tell me this game will come down to an interception or a fumble. And watch that guy called Pearsall. He can catch the ball. He proved it against the Jets. Watch, let's see if Mixon's going to be in the mix with this one. He's their man. He goes flashing out.
To throw is Mayfield.
Mayfield might go down. He does. It's a sack.
Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your loss.
Luckily, he didn't turn the ball over.
Now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Down here, you can only get the crowd agitated a lot more if you're near the goal. But in your own goal, at least.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 15-yard line.
Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down.
He sees a guy, gets him, but no, he dropped the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 24.
The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And Now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Baker to throw.
Go short. Not much. 49ers defense just flipped the field. That was important for them because now the ball should be closer to getting at least a field goal before halftime or at least a touchdown. Take a 14-7 lead, you know. That's if you can get a run back. If they run it back, they won't.
Looks like they're going to get off the field.
There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense.
Deebo with a touchdown already. Deebo Sr.
They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
This 49ers team will not be the same next season. They're going to lose Deebo or Ayuk or even Purdy. Or even somebody from the defense. There's so many options that you can take from them. You only can take on 2 of their players.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and
2-minute warning.
the quarterback,
We'll be back
you're going to stay on the
on the Garlou Senior Radio TV
that
Network.
tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
Tampa Bay looked confused on defense.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have
Purdy.
a perfect play. You're not always going to dial
Incomplete
up a
pass.
perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy.
Goes it short. West Coast-like offense.
To Samuel, left side.
I really can't wait till this 3rd season.
Mike is so dependent on yards after the catch.
New coaches, new teams, new offenses,
and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest.
New players.
In this case, nice job defensively.
With also new
this guy
teams.
couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long.
He's got a blitz, but will he get some yards? Yes, he will get a couple of yards. But he will be short of the first down. And what a defensive stand by the Buccaneers. They were forced him to go for a field goal.
Perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
This not a gimme.
Down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners.
What? And it's short.
Not gonna have enough leg
Uh-oh.
behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it.
That could change the whole tide of this game in favor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Especially, they got 112 left. They can get in field goal range. They get the lead. Somebody would have punted that ball in the ring. So bad coaching decision.
Now on 1st and 10.
By Shanahan.
Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
It's got to be 2nd and 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Well, if you can sneak a A run in. Oh, that was almost intercepted.
That one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play...
He got more pressure, and he will go down again.
The drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
And that's why they're going to have to punt the ball. When you have a hog running at you like that, you just can't stay in that pocket. You got to move.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
A little chipping in the defensive backfield. They will try to throw it short. It's not going nowhere. They need to just run his clock off.
Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And that's the end of the half.
So, one touchdown
7-7
for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come.
Well, if it's raining before, there could be turnovers here. Be careful.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time. Third quarter, a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
Well, Purdy's the guy. He can do it. But he can also throw that interception. Be careful. What will they do? Look like they're in running formation. Now he gets out of it for some unknown reason. He will pass the ball. He's got a tight end over there, but he hits the other guy.
Right side by Higbee.
Oh, that is the tight end.
Keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
He's here because...
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball.
The other guys, he went to the Rams.
On 2nd down, Purdy.
Every time he turned around, it seems like he's not getting anything, but he gets something here, he get a lot more. He's at about the 46-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job.
He looked like a regular Steve Young on that play.
Downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They bring a tight end in motion left.
Fake run. Throw.
There's a short one.
He gets close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
I don't see the 49ers giving that ball to the back as much as Tampa Bay. That could come back to haunt them.
He manages to get the throw away.
And once again, the 49ers are on a drive.
First down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
First and 10 for Purdy.
Getting closer in, but he throws him. Oh, that could have been picked off if he had raised it up a little bit.
Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is
going to be 2nd down and 10.
Here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Purdy.
He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just
Purdy back to pass. He sees the receiver. It's almost, and it should have been intercepted. I'm telling you, he has it in him.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense.
That should have been the 49ers ball right there.
It's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Man, it's a temperate because they're kind of chilly in the rain. Purdy will throw it, and he drops the ball. I kind of blame this on the rain.
Third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete.
They're going to have to go for a field goal.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one not on target.
And wow, we have a still 0-0 game.
No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
I don't know. Another dumb decision by Shanahan. It's 2 in this game. He's worried. He's trying to get the kick, and it's just not going to happen at the moment. Got to get it in closer. Will Tampa Bay give it to Mixon? They will not on this play unless they throw it to him, and he's gone down again. It's the 3rd time, I believe.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole. But it's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
It doesn't.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd.
You would think if they take Devo
in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Our pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Here's a play for the 49ers to make.
They'll put one of the tight ends in
Could be an
motion.
interception if he get pressured again. He's been getting pressure almost all game.
From the gun on 3rd down.
This time he's gonna get he almost got to him, and he have to punt again.
It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he
I know when I was a player,
got his eyes downfield,
I hate it when it rained.
all over him, and he really had
It just
no
felt
choice but to
heavier.
get that ball out of his
You felt like you couldn't. Your footing was not great, and when it was cool and cold, you really felt like you didn't want to be out there. But in snow, it's a different breed, especially if it's the wind isn't blowing.
They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Right now.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now he finally gives it a handoff. And he gets a nice little yardage off that. They could go back to the earlier instead of trying to pass the ball.
Much success in the first half. They're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some
San Francisco has been successful for missed field goals the last 2 times out. Another run. You keep feeding him the ball, you're going to see that star rise. Ugh.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Levante David doing his work on defense. What can they do?
3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Here's the play. Getting pressure. And he could. Oh, he got rid of just in time. I don't mind a game like this.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Godwin in motion.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give this to Mixon, running right.
Mixon, he's that guy.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Fourth quarter. Any mistake by any one of these teams will cause the other team to get to the Super Bowl.
2nd and 6.
Tampa Bay almost in field goal range.
Here comes Otten in motion.
Baker. He will throw.
Throw from Mayfield.
He gets it, and he will have a first down at the 21.
Inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They send Evans in motion. On second down, Baker. This one is caught by Shepard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
We go.
Tight end on the move left. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Oh, he's their guy.
The Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Powering forward, he's in. Joe Mixon.
Mixon, I told you.
Greg, every
He's going to get this team to the Super Bowl if they hold on defensively.
They are the ones that
Right straight up the middle like a knife and butter. Mixon.
Does your defense have enough?
This was one of those kind of games where it rained, which probably hindered the 49ers' deep offense.
For the extra point.
Be careful, this is not a gimme.
He's got it. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Let's see what happens. There's only 3:38 left. The winner goes on to make the Kansas City Chiefs in Chicago.
The lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25.
Will he run it out?
28-yard line.
Wait, it's a lot of time. I was dozing off a little bit.
They trail by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
There we go. I mean, 1st and 10. Tampa Bay leads 17 to make it 14-7.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The throw on the run is complete.
It's got to be first down or close to it.
Primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Purdy got to manufacture something here.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Clock ticking. 3:14 left. Tick, tick, tick. One last chance for the master.
Big play looming here. They need to convert. It is
3rd and inches. He can run it too, you know. Caught. First down.
keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A first down throw for Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Two-minute warning.
Plenty of time. All three times.
49ers have the ball.
It's 1st and 10.
Purdy takes the ball.
They'll drop to throw.
Sees somebody. He's throwing to it. Caught. First down at the 14.
That's his second catch on the drive.
What
This one is
a
good for
defensive
the
game
offense.
this has been, and I like it.
After that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Purdy back to pass. He's going to get sacked. No. He throws the ball, and it's too high.
Throw that one away.
129-11.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs
Looked
to be
like they're in
on
running
point.
formation, which
After
I
that
think is
first
kind of
down
odd,
incompletion,
unless
it
they're trying to
just
run the
makes
clock
things
out.
that much harder.
You know, he's got to pass it. He's got it up in the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Time is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Time on the game clock.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Time wasn't ticking there.
Back to the air
Purdy
is
throws. Sees a guy. He's going to have another. He scores touchdown.
He'll take it on.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? You see how he twerked himself in there? He got the touchdown. And the reason why he's here is because they gave up on the. They didn't give up on the guy. He was just drafted.
With still enough time for your opponent to get the ball
Touchdown.
back to go to try
And now
to
they
win
can
it.
tie it up.
I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Exactly. We'll try to get him at 3 and out.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
And the kick is up.
Point is good.
It's good. It's a 14-14 game.
Late in this football game.
This is it, man. He's got 120 left. You're going to get the ball. You have three timeouts. If you got any hope of winning this game, if you're the Buccaneers,
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though.
you
As
might have to
see,
pass the ball. You
we're
might not
2-minute
need
offense.
Mixon.
And the kick's in the air.
And this gets to about the 24-yard line.
Of the 25. The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one, everything we could have
It's
hoped
cold
for.
and wet out there in
Even at
San
14,
Francisco.
they'll start this drive with first down.
Too bad the game don't have mud like it used to back in the day. Those are the best games to watch. Mud. You knew you was watching football. When men were men. And the women let you be. Purdy, make that Baker, he throws. Caught. First down. Do you do a hurry up or do you call a timeout? Looked like they called the timeout. Tampa Bay has got to get a first down off this, at least one. San Francisco does have 2 timeouts left. Will Baker make a mistake? He came close twice. He throws it, and he will have a first down. They need to rush. There's almost a minute left.
Getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator.
Don't huddle.
Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
There's a lot of wasted time there, folks.
Timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
And here's a catch. Oh, my.
And they're going to work this down inside.
They will have 1 timeout left. You probably got to get to at least the 30-yard line to attempt that field goal to win, to get you to the Super Bowl.
Here's first and 10.
He's got 1-on-1 coverage on the left side over there, look like. No, he doesn't. He's going to throw. Can't have no turnover. He throws the ball out of bounds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
$14 game, 39 ticks left. You need to get to like a 33, 34-yard line for a field goal attempt. Pack. And he's going to have it. He's going to have it. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. And Baker Mayfield throws a late touchdown against the 49ers.
Taking the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a throw that was. Mike Evans, one-on-one coverage on that side. He hit him in stride, and it's a touchdown. And the Buccaneers are looking like they're going to the Super Bowl.
And get yourself in the end zone.
Fred Warner, knowing this could be the end of the 49ers' reign, as they will be losing 2 players.
It's up and through. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Sports Talk Football. You remember that game back in the day? Was it early 90s? Yeah. What a time that was. Sports Talk Football. Anyway, we got the Buccaneers with the lead. 34 seconds left, about to kick off. The fans are in shock. This rain is a monsoon out there.
Final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do.
Now, they have 2 timeouts.
Right at the 29-yard line.
Can Brock Purdy do this?
And this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency.
One of these receivers are going to probably be gone. You cannot keep that team together like this. The good news for the 49ers is they get the, once he's drafted, they get the top guy from the other team, so that makes them still powerful. But they're going to have to break up that defense, I believe. 29 ticks left. Purdy. Tick. He's not Montana-like, is he? He's got it at the 39. You call a timeout, you have no choice. They have one more left.
As they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
You wouldn't expect Tampa Bay to give up a touchdown. They have a pretty good defense.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Second down. Here's the play.
Out of the gun.
Purdy back
It's
pass.
Purdy.
He sees a guy. He throws. Gets the first down.
Underneath.
And now, 19 seconds left. You have to clock the ball. You either clock the ball or you keep going right now. No time to waste. Oh, they did have a timeout left. You use the timeout. You got to hit sideline patterns or you have to throw it deep. No more short passes.
Pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock.
You can get it at the
as they
25
get set here
and get it
for
out of
the
bounds
first
to the
down.
25. You have to be halfway there.
Shotgun snap. to
Sideline play. You cannot take a sack. He throws it away.
He'll be
14
forced to
seconds
throw
left.
that one away. It's
So here's what you do.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the
Lose,
ball. I mean, he's completed over
use
60%
7
of his
seconds
passes,
and have
but
2 plays
because
left.
they haven't been
Get it
able
to the
get any
25.
big explosive plays, continue to push the ball
And then from the
downfield,
25, you throw it in the end
hasn't
zone.
really translated
Whatever
on
happens, happens.
scoreboard
Que
just
sera,
yet.
sera. What will be. Purdy. Got to get it to the 25 at the minimum. He's got to throw the ball. Is he going to get sacked? He's got to try to run the ball. He's going to try to stay it. He throws. Oh, my God. What was that?
So the
They've only got
task
one
gets
play
more
left.
difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's only got one, really,
Nice
if you ask
example here,
me.
Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
49ers,
Throw that ball out of
no.
harm's way, live to
This
play
was their
another down.
opportunity. They had home field advantage throughout. Unless they met the Chiefs.
3rd down.
Purdy. He's going to go
He's gonna
deep.
send it
Here's the play.
downfield.
It's up.
Ayuk.
It's over. It's over.
Incomplete.
And the Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl.
They're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs.
It would have been a miracle.
Rainstorm, but they would not let the field
But Baker does it with Mixon. Mixon is in 2 straight Super Bowls. Unbelievable. And I can't believe it.
Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Well, the final score is Skull Brotherhood 1939. Good game. Yes, it definitely was. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was a good game, but the ending was very good. Anyway, the final score is the Buccaneers 21 and the 49ers 14. And Tampa Bay will be on their way to Chicago to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. On that note, have a great night, and the Super Bowl is going to be tomorrow. So long, everybody.